So the rumor mill in the NBA lately has been pretty real, and it's been centered around the Denver Nuggets, a team that has made it very obvious that they're looking for a star player, as last season they made the conference finals, but I'm pretty sure they have a fear within them that Emmanuel Mudiay is going to demand a trade out of there if they don't acquire a real second option next to him quickly, and so they've been getting, to put it bluntly, pretty damn desperate with some of these trade talks. I mean, they threw the kitchen sink at the Rockets for James Harden. They said no. They did the same thing to Blake Griffin with the Clippers. They spoke to the Chicago Bulls about Jimmy Butler, with which the phone was hung up in record time. However, a trade partner has apparently appeared, as the Golden State Warriors have disappointed for the last 2 seasons. Blame 2K for that one because none of us can figure it out, with Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Andre Iguodala, Draymond Green still on the roster. You'd think they'd be awesome. Nope, they're ass. And so, Denver has proposed the idea of sending Dean Richards and Yusuf Nurkic and a first-round pick to the Golden State Warriors in exchange for Klay Thompson. Give Golden State some young pieces so they can potentially have some time to turn this thing around. Klay's in his high 20s. He's on a 1-year deal. He's probably not going to re-sign, and he's already said that he'd be willing to re-sign with a team that was good. It seems like it makes sense for both, and we have confirmation now that the trade has gone through. Klay Thompson is officially a member of the Denver Nuggets. Him and Emmanuel Mudiay make up potentially the best backcourt in the league, and we'll see where this goes. Okay, so now let me awkwardly transition out of that voice into the same exact voice, but I'm a different person. Yep, we got Klay Thompson. And to be honest, we actually sold kind of low just to start the negotiations, and then Golden State was like, screw it, we'll take it. So, well, we got him. And immediately in practice, had to adjust the playbook. I had Klay Thompson running across all kinds of screens, and I've actually found some plays that I think could combine Thompson and Mudiay's talent to where if the first option for Thompson isn't there, Mudiay could still go to work in a pick and roll or an isolation. But also, I want to get Klay in the post, because the post fadeaway is pretty real with him, and so we can't screw this one up now, guys, right? Mudiay's got his guy. We ain't got no more damn excuses, because this season so far has been kinda up and down. And isn't it fitting that the team we face is the team that beat us in the postseason, the Oklahoma City Thunder? The team that made me realize we have to get a second star? It's kind of ironic, I guess. So first possession, I'm sure Westbrook is looking to shoot the ball as fast as possible. Oh no, he passed it off to Enes Kanter, who once again finds himself into this footage. He was like the MVP for them in the playoff series, even though, well, he really wasn't, but I'm just trying to think of a joke. Let's waste no time. Klay, I need you to run around, okay? Let's see if Rodney Hood can defend you. By the way, Rodney Hood, that's actually a really good acquisition for OKC at shooting guard. That's the type of thing they should do in real life. Anyway, they don't want to defend Klay. My release was late. It didn't matter because the guy's three-pointer is like a 105. Alright, that's not true, but it's pretty damn good. He's playing defense on Durant, but, I mean, that's about as impossible as you can get in the NBA trying to defend Mr. KD 35. But, listen, that first Klay three-pointer, it looked pretty damn good. This one, gotta admit, it doesn't look as good because it's only a mid-range jumper and it kind of bounces around, but it still drops. His points are already coming. Very early on in this game, we're seeing the impact that he could have. And the good thing about Klay is, while he's a great shooter, it's not the only thing he does well, because he can definitely run the floor, and he can embarrass Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Another really good option for the Thunder at shooting guard. My goodness, OKC's general manager is a genius. The one in real life, I don't know. After the first quarter, the ball's already rolling. We're up 8 points. Klay has already got a few baskets, but let me tell you, it's going to get a little bit more real as we go. Joffrey Laverne in there because we traded Yusuf Nurkic in the move. Thad Young, I don't know what kind of defense I was playing with Thad Young right there. And I got to admit, Thad, he was actually playing pretty damn well in this one. They take a long two-pointer, which I'm sure Zach Lowe would be very disappointed in them shooting that shot. And Pierre Jackson looking to score. That's not a very good idea, but it is a good idea to shoot it with Gallo. And congrats to Thad Young for flopping, so now we can get a 4-point playoff as Gallinari made that three-pointer. The amount of three-pointers that drop in 2K from bouncing around the rim, I'm pretty sure it doesn't make any sense, but it happens all the time here. Try the Moutier and Klay pick and roll, and it results in the ugliest offensive possession I could imagine. Hopefully that doesn't become a trend with Klay on the team. I don't think so. I mean, up to this point, it's been pretty damn good. Enes Kanter, he tries to score, but with Thonmaker in the area, it's just, oof. In terms of defense and rebounding, that guy's towards the top. And again, Klay, he is a versatile scorer. Not just going to do it from the jumper. As he gets Westbrook in the post there, he can just bully him. I'm pretty sure in real life, Westbrook would have just, pushed him and gotten a defensive foul because the guy's a crazy person. But here, I was able to just get him out of the way and go into the paint. And now, OKC, they're coming back a little bit with Durant free throw. Don't forget about Moutier. With all the excitement you might hear about Klay Thompson coming to Denver, never forget about how good Moutier is. And this is some hard grade cheese right here. I blocked the shot with Thonmaker, they get it back to Kanter, and I didn't even press a button on that one, and I got the foul. Hey, it's whatever. Some more cheese for you as the block goes right to Kanter, and he makes a long pass out to Ibaka. CPU gets creative, man. They really do sometimes. But, like I said before, do not forget about Emmanuel Moutier. With all the, Klay Thompson's great. Moutier's still our best player. As he drives inside, gives us an 8-point lead. And Thonmaker, his free throws are never pretty, as he missed that one. But, out of bounds plays in 2K, they're usually something you want to kind of avoid calling because they just never run it right. But with Klay, hey, it don't matter. That was a C release, who cares? Because the guy's so damn good at three-pointers. It's fine. And so now it's 14 points, and the offensive bug has just really hit us, and we can't miss a damn shot to save our life, which is a good thing. And so as I see Justin Anderson open, we got to continue these good spirits, or not, as he misses an A- when Klay Thompson made a C. Hey, don't worry about it, it's fine. But OKC, they're bringing a double, which I say that's not a very good idea, y'all, because the three-pointers are in abundance for us. 17 points. Now we're up 20 points off of the strength of some crazy shots by Klay Thompson and the momentum being carried. KD, I really don't know what this shot is because you had Thonmaker on you. I'm pretty sure you could have just drove past him, but whatever. I ain't complaining too much as we have a 20-point lead on you guys. Kanter ends up on Moutier. They bring a double team once again, which they did a lot in the playoffs, and sometimes it killed them. Thonmaker, call the fight, okay? It's on Superstar, so I think Klay Thompson on this team is going to force us to go to Hall of Fame. I even have our three-pointer turned down. Call the fight. We won by 15. Klay Thompson with 32 frickin' points. That's beautiful. I think Moutier finally has his number 2 guy, and I think we got a real shot.